great game.
Can't believe how many North Beverly hats I saw today.
Man.
Front runner high school team is crazy.
Yo, that's what happens when you win 8 straight titles and you're the most exclusive private school on the north side of Chicago, man.
5 assistant coaches. Full time.
Mm-hmm.
That means they've been scouting you for months.
Guess I'm gonna have to get...
And let's go down to the floor as they get... Hello, everyone, and welcome to our coverage of the Illinois High School State Championships. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Danny, we've got quite the matchup tonight between the Plainview Panthers and the North Beverly Bearcats.
Rubbing my hands together, a bit of a David and Goliath situation here. The Bearcats looking for their 9th straight title, but the Panthers have come out of nowhere, led by their star, MP.
He's the star of the show and has been nothing short of sensational all tournament.
Oh, he's a player that can cause a load of problems with his overwhelming talent. And I'll tell you what, Coach Altman and the Bearcats will have a plan, but some things you just can't account for.
And the Bearcats come into this final as the favorite. 8 straight Illinois State Championships for them, an incredible run.
And here's Dermanenko. Bishop with the screen. To the paint. Here's Marcita. It's rebounded by Plainview. And you look at the program North Beverly has put together, it's something you rarely see.
Oh, they're gold standard for high school basketball around here. Great coaching, great teammates. Kids want to play for this team. And if you add it all up, they've made the most of their chances.
And stolen by Marcita.
Well, no doubt MP is a legend for Plainview already. Likely to be the first graduate to have ever seen the NBA.
And for someone who's never seen him, MP's athleticism is something special. He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorated career. And that's the thing with Wells. His biggest strength offensively is the jump shot.
And so, just over a minute and a half played here. Here's Marcita. Rebounded by Perchumsey. And here are the Panthers. 4-point game. No coverage that time.
What a beauty. Good to see MP cashing it in from deep. The scouts want to see that he has that kind of outside range.
And now here's Marcita. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play. James Marcita is a talented wing who can play at the next level. At 6'10" and 240 pounds, small is not what comes to mind for this small forward.
Oh, no, not at all, Danny. It's noticeable how tall he is. And it's unusual to see that kind of mass in a high school wing. But again, that's the benefit of the international recruiting that North Beverly pulls from.
And the free throw, no good.
Plainview's Al Perchumsky is a player you could see going to the next level. The question is, does he want to put in the work to make it happen?
Now here's Day. The D right on him. Javar Day drawing the double. Cawthon. And that one comes off the assist by Javar Day.
And he is just a headache for whoever's got him assigned on D.
Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Bearcats. And it's Vlad Dermonenko penetrating. Out of bounds. Bearcats ball as North Beverly will hold on to it.
That was a tight pass. Nice job by the D to disrupt it.
Impressive hustle and determination.
Aslanoglu outside. Pass to Day. Aslanoglu for three.
Let's talk about Danny Cawthon for a moment. The Bearcats power forward loves to clean the glass.
He's got a real pack mentality, too. So when a shot goes up, Cawthon is nearly always in the picture, and he's either boxing out or snagging those boards himself for easy second-chance buckets. Outside, Day. Can't cash it in from close range. Plainview with the lead. Pass to Zadirko. MP from outside the arc. Another miss by MP.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Now here's Day. And here's Dermonenko. Now covered by MP. Shot clock at 5. Cawthon sets the screen. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Bearcats missing. And you look at the size that North Beverly brings, you have to think that that's going to give Plainview some problems.
Definitely. That size complicates your ability to run normal sets. Everything, I mean, even getting looks at the basket, passing across the court, it's all so much more difficult when your team has a huge size disadvantage.
Now here's Dermonenko. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Bishop with the screen. Passes to Cawthon. Jacked up a three. It's rebounded by Wells. From deep, it's MP. No good that time. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Panthers up 8. And in just a moment, we'll return for the start of the second quarter. Welcome back, everyone. We're here at the United Center. Making a switch here. And the Panthers call time here.
Substitution for the Bearcats. Timeout.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here are the Panthers. And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
Lay out the goals on a fact like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make the sole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team can be a real challenge on that end.
Now Chu. Fires from the line. Here's Bishop. And then Bishop comes in with a dunk.
I mean, who can challenge Bishop out there? He towers over his opponents.
From deep, it's MP. And Aslanoglu pulls it down. North Beverly trailing here. Here's Splitter. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His quickness and soft touch around the rim allow him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players just don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Drake, some of these players on these teams have faced off against each other in Club League. Those memories can be an asset in their minds.
Oh, yeah. When you face someone before, those lessons learned may translate to in-game advantages, Danny. And that's the thing. You got to correct past mistakes, keep making adjustments, and get better over time.
MP with the bucket.
Some players you can give that shot to. But let me be clear. He is not one of them. Terrible job by the D.
Bishop with the screen. Nice D from Dave Zadirko. The shot by Bishop, no good. And here are the Panthers. MP on the left side. Here's Little. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Oh, you love how Little tries to just dominate the inside. He's bullying people and wants to own the paint.
Pass to Bishop. Splitter. To the middle. Here's two. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Through the contact on the shot.
Don't give up an easy bucket. Make him earn his points at the line. That's the right play right there.
He knows if he attacks the basket, they're going to get physical with him, and he's so ready for it.
He doesn't get the second one. 1 second separates the shot clock and the game clock here. From deep, it's MP. North Beverly pulls it in.
They could stretch this until time expires in the quarter.
Right. Just hold out, unless you've got a guaranteed shot.
Javarde for 3. Knocks down the triple. And we're through the first half of play here. It looks like a good one. It's the Panthers up by 1. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And we're back. Illinois State Championship second half action about to restart. Plainview on offense. They lead by 1. And it might be intimidating for some of these players, playing in such a hollow ground here at the United Center.
I think it's safe to substitute the might for a definitely does. It's bigger here. The sights, the sounds, everything. It's a dream come true for many of these players.
Now here's Dermanenko. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Silky smooth finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Oh, I really hope we see a few more like that. Yeah, it's good to see Wells making the right play, simply getting it to the open man.
Here's Dermanenko. Outside, Day. Dermanenko on the wing, James Marcita. Day, now covered by MP. 4 on the clock. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up. Grant Tombo picks that one up.
Coach Riley Altman has North Beverly prepared to play this game as if it's on their own home court.
Oh, Coach Altman is a living legend. He's the most decorated high school coach in Illinois State history. And what's great about him is he doesn't want his players to be overwhelmed by the environment. He wants them to stay focused and in the game plan.
Outside, Tombo. Wells outside. Tombo. There's the 3. Wells, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Very true. The defense better not relax just because he missed that one.
Here's Coffin. That's good. And James Marceta picks up the dime. And it's all knotted up.
This is Coffin in his zone. Absolutely dialed. He loves playing big inside. He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
And Ben Bishop, the big man for the Bearcats, 7+ feet in the middle. Hard to miss out on the floor.
Yeah, sticking out on the floor with his height. The mobility is the only question mark for him. He moves like he's 50 years old and drives a minivan. But, man, when he gets into position, he's a load to deal with.
He's a menace on the glass. His offensive rebounding is going to cause problems for opponents for years to come.
MP with the rock. Now guarded by Coffin. from deep. Grant Tombo. And the rebound goes to the Bearcats. Outside, Marcita. On the wing, Javar Day. Outside, Marcita. Dermonenko, now covered by MP. Back to Dermonenko. Pass to Bishop. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
The size of Bishop is...
Substitution for the Panthers. Substitution for the Bearcats.
Here's Leftos. And he's got 6 points for him. August Splitter on the wing. Guarded by Gibson. Here's August Splitter with the 3. The rebound by Dave Zadirko.
Even without the 3-ball falling for him, the defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open.
Great job by the defense, making the layup a tough shot.
From deep. Offensive board. Outside, shoot. Second shot chance. The shot off that time. And we've reached the end of the third. Terrific game thus far. It's the Bearcats up by 3. Final quarter of play just ahead. The Illinois State Championship on the line. And the Bearcats with possession here. It's a 3-point game. And of course, high school basketball around Chicago as competitive as it gets.
There is a legacy here. Yeah, players are chasing the shadow in the shape of the number 23. And it envelops every court in this city. Basketball could be a ticket, could be the opportunity of a lifetime for these athletes.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Splitter outside. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance.
And comes right back with a 3 of his own.
Looking to match the 3 they just made. I love it.
Wells outside. Tombo. Kicks it out to Perchumsey. Patrick Wells on the wing. MP outside. And a great assist by Grant Tombo as that one falls.
Oh, what a response from MP. Matching the 3 on the other side of the court.
And as we know, a lot of colleges have their eyes on this state championship, a number of top recruits.
Oh, if you're a fan of basketball, this is the game to watch. A handful of these players might even make their way to the NBA. But MP, he's the most highly touted athlete out on the floor. And almost all of North Beverly's roster will play college ball somewhere.
Got a piece of it. And the ball out of play. North Beverly will have it. And North Beverly making a change here. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Dermonenko outside. There's a screen by Lee. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Plainview. Fast break, here they come. MP with the bucket.
Well, with MP as he's looking forward, tonight is key for his development. His coaches want him to be a bit more selfish and dominate with the scoring.
Pass to Dermonenko. We're about 2 minutes into this fourth quarter. Splitter with the ball. Vlad Dermonenko on the wing. 5 to shoot. Vlad Dermonenko on the wing. Lee. Second chance shot. The shot comes out. Nice D from Dave Zadirko. And when you watch Dermonenko on the court for North Beverly, he's as composed as they get at this level.
He's the smallest starter for the Bearcats, but he's sort of like this conductor of a larger-than-life Bearcat orchestra. He moves the symphony, and he collects assists from the giants of North Beverly.
Pass to Leftos. Lee. And Dave Zadirko with the block.
And Zadirko loves when shooters try to challenge him because he embraces going after the blocks.
Now MP. Tombo. The three-pointer is off the mark. Around 3 minutes gone by here in this fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Splitter outside. Pass to Sousa. Lee with it. Count the basket.
Myron Lee.
MP with the rock. And Wells had transferred to Plainview before the season. He's been a huge part of their success.
Wells knows how to shoot, something you can always use more of. Likely won't make that jump to the college level, though, but he's a great high school player and a really solid 1-2 punch with MP.
Timeout called by the Bearcats.
Substitution for the Panthers. Chad Gibson. Substitution for the Bearcats.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 have gone by. Now Marcita. The three. Sadirko grabs a rebound. Plainview with the lead. Right side, Tombo. Count the basket and the foul. One free throw coming his way.
At the Bearcats there. Grant Tombo coming up big for his Panthers in this championship game.
Grant Tombo. Shooting one.
That free throw caps off a huge possession for them. Those are big points at this stage of the game.
Dermanenko with it. MP's there. Outside, Marcita. Pass to Dermanenko. He can't get it to go. So it's Plainview now. They've given up only 5 points here in the fourth.
The clock's their worst enemy right now.
They need to work very quickly.
Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And look, this is why players like they work so hard on their shooting motion so they can stay with it even while being fouled.
Shooting two.
And he makes both free throws.
Timeout on the
Those free throws edge them closer. Couple stops on deep, and they might not be down for long.
Passes to MP. Takes a three. Rebound by Bishop. No room for error here.
You got to play perfect from here on out.
Here's Marcita. North Beverly no good on that one either. And they go to the intentional foul.
first personal foul.
He hits the first one. Puts him up by 5.
Shooting two.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Vlad Dermanenko for 3.
Count
it! What a beautiful shot to bring him within 3.
Usually looks for his guys, but Dermanenko called his own number there in a big moment.
Passes to MP. Zadirko. He's covered by Bishop.
Another great rebound to add to his stats. It hasn't mattered much that he's a little size challenge in the post.
And the Bearcats with possession here. They trail by 3. Day. Over Gibson. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring him within 1.
Look out, folks. Javar Day with absolute antifreeze in his blood. Coming up clutch with that make.
And that's an intentional foul.
The coach is calling for that foul. Can't let the opposing team run out the clock.
To get back into this now, they're going to need some help from some missed free throws.
2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 2.
The pressure's on MP.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line is no good. Timeout called by the Bearcats.
They can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in this situation, Danny?
Well, hey, I don't think you set that decision in stone in this timeout. You see how things play out. What's the defense come out of? You've got to look for the best shot no matter what direction you're going.
Outside, Marcita.
James Marcita.
From deep, it's MP. Oh, the R&up shot attempt falls offline. And that's...
Let's talk about Danny Cawthon for a moment. The Bearcats power forward loves to clean the glass.
He's got a real pack mentality, too. So when a shot goes up, Cawthon is nearly always in the picture, and he's either boxing out or snagging those boards himself for easy second-chance buckets.
You go inside, you risk getting hit. MP has become talented enough to absorb the physicality and still puts points on the board.
Outside, Marcita. From downtown, nails it from 3.
James Marcita.
Steady offense. The coaching staff loves seeing them with the rock.
Now here's MP. He's guarded closely. Wells outside. Inside. Poked away. Day with the steal. Marcita with it. Perchumsky covering. And Marcita gets it to go.
Well, at 6'10", 240 pounds, Marcita is difficult to stop when he gets that kind of positioning. And in this matchup, you can be sure North Beverly will focus on MP. They know he's the cog in this Plainview machine.
MP is that guy. And as he goes, so does Plainview. Doesn't take a lot of scouting to see that.
Now here's Day. That shot is off. From deep, it's MP. Nails it from beyond the arc.
What a sweet-looking triple by MP. 3 points for the 5-star recruit.
On the wing, James Marcita.
Defensive foul. Al Perchumsky. First personal foul. First team foul.
No good on that one.
When you watch Marcita on the floor, the size he has at the 3-spot jumps out to you because he just looks like an NBA player.
And he sinks the second.
James Marcita is a talented wing who can play at the next level. At 6'10" and 240 pounds, small is not what comes to mind for this small forward.
Oh, no, not at all, Danny. It's noticeable how tall he is. And it's unusual to see that kind of mass in a high school wing. But again, that's the benefit of the international recruiting that North Beverly pulls from.
Now here's Dermanenko. Now Marcita. Pass to Dermanenko. 6 to shoot. Outside, Day. And again, it's the Bearcats missing. MP. He's covered by Cawthon. MP with the bucket. What a run it's been for MP. He has double-digit points in this quarter alone. First quarter of basketball here. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. James Marcita for 3. North Beverly no good on that one either. And Ben Bishop, the big man for the Bearcats, 7+ feet in the middle. Hard to miss out on the floor.
Yeah, sticking out on the floor with his height. The mobility is the only question mark for him. He moves like he's 50 years old and drives a minivan. But, man, when he gets into position, he's a load to deal with.
Now here's Dermanenko. To the inside. Perchumsky with the steal. Down low. Tombo. He's covered by Cawthon. A one-on-one situation. Dermanenko with the buckets.
Speedy and skill. Dermanenko, he just torches you when he gets up to full speed. A blur for the Bearcats.
And here's MP on the outside. And the rebound goes to the Bearcats. Inside. And he banks in the layup.
That's what it's all about in this game. Making a play for your teammate.
The Panthers leading, and you look at the roster for North Beverly and the international feel as they recruit from all over.
Oh, for a high school, it's crazy. They treat their program the way a university would. They look all over for the best talent, not just in Illinois, but all over the world. Yeah, I mean, Perchumsky is known more for his shooting. Took it outside there.
Cawthon on the outside. Pass to Dermonenko over MP. A shot from Dermonenko, no good. And here's MP on the outside. And another three for Plainview.
That speaks to the versatility of MP. He can both initiate and shoot off the catch.
Outside, Marcita. To the inside. Nice pass, led him right to the rack, perfectly for the layup.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
To the paint. Here's MP. And a great assist by Grant Tombo as that one falls.
How about the strength MP showed there, showing off and proving he could score through contact.
With one on the clock. The shot, no good. Free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Plainview out front. They lead by 7. And the second quarter awaits on the other side of the break. Welcome back, everyone. We're here at the United Center. Second quarter of the Illinois State Championship getting underway. The Bearcats trail. And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
Wow, Joe, just lay out the cold hard fact like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make the sole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team can be a real challenge on that end.
Now here's MP. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Swings it to Splitter. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Mark Little. Here's MP. North Beverly pulls it in.
Just enough defense to throw off that lay-in. It was a good look, though.
For three, Johnny Chu. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
Swings it to Gibson. It's stolen by Splitter.
Drake, some of these players on these teams have faced off against each other in Club League. Those memories can be an asset in their minds.
Oh, yeah. When you faced someone before, those lessons learned may translate to in-game advantages, Danny. And that's the thing. You got to correct past mistakes, keep making adjustments, and get better over time.
Moving well with the ball. MP using his dribble to get some room to find a bucket.
Aslanoglu with it. Marcita. Offline with the three. And here's MP on the outside. They grab their own miss. Here's Little. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but they couldn't get it to go. To the middle. Lee, covered by Little. And here are the Panthers. It's a 5-point game. Here's MP. The bucket falls. He's now 8 of 14. Talk about coming out hot. MP at the 20-point mark here in the first half.
And no matter how this game goes, what a run it's been for Plainview. The first time they've gotten this far in school history.
And you can tell by how much the town has loved it. Fairy tale ending or not, this has been a year to remember for Plainview. North Beverly on top, up by 12. And with the teams headed to the locker room, we'll step aside. Back shortly with the third quarter. And we're back. Illinois State Championship second half action about to restart. Plainview with the ball. Down by 12. From deep, it's MP. And it's rebounded by Bishop. Here's the Bearcats with the basketball. The 12-point lead is their biggest of the game. Now here's Dermanenko. Back to Marcita. Bishop, 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. The second chance effort. The shot, no good. Nice D from Dave Zadirko. And it might be intimidating for some of these players, playing in such a hollowed ground here at the United States.
I think it's safe to substitute the might for a definitely does. It's bigger here. The sights, the sounds, everything. It's a dream come true for many of these players.
And now here's Marcita. And he's got 6 points for him. Pass to Dermanenko. Down low. Day. The jumper's good for inside 6 feet.
Vlad, the conductor, he knows his team so well, swiftly delivering the ball there.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
And it's MP missing, trying to add a few more points to their lead.
Honestly, they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Outside, Marcita. Off target from outside. And here are the Panthers.
Coach Riley Altman has North Beverly prepared to play this game as if it's on their own home floor.
Oh, Coach Altman is a living legend. He's the most decorated high school coach in Illinois State history. And what's great about him is he doesn't want his players to be overwhelmed by the environment. He wants them to stay focused and in the game plan.
Drills it from deep.
And this is well within Day's wheelhouse. He loves letting it rip from downtown.
Back to MP. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
Each team is showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
And now here's Marcita. Try to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. From deep, it's MP. And the Panthers hit it again from deep.
Making a big difference from long range tonight. That was a huge shot right there.
They've got time, and if they can keep stretching the defense like it has been with those one-point shots, that lead could go away in a hurry.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played in the third quarter.
So many of the players for the Panthers have been a part of the Plainview community their whole life. There have been a lot of legacy names.
Some of the kids have fathers and grandfathers that played for Plainview. It's not a large town, but they love their basketball.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
MP just screams NBA talent. From the moment he steps on the floor, the skill he shows, the athleticism, and the way he moves. It's pretty clear he's the real deal.
Now here's Splitter. Can't connect from short range. Gibson with it, and it's Splitter picking him up. Plainview again missing. North Beverly in the lead. Pass to Bishop. Now Marcita. From the wing. Zadirko grabs the rebound.
Well, no doubt MP is a legend for Plainview already. Likely to be the first graduate to have ever seen the NBA.
And for someone who's never seen him, MP's athleticism is something special. He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorated career.
Now Chu, and he's got 6 points for him. Over MP. Here's Coffin. And the foul is called as he misses. Go to the line for 2 shots. Grant Tombo picks that one up. And he knocks. Panthers call time here.
Substitution for the Bearcats. Time called.
Splitter outside. And it's Gibson with the rebound. And here's MP on the outside. And no good. trying to get that one. The points are coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a very good one thus far. North Beverly out front. Final quarter of play just ahead. The Illinois State Championship on the line. And here's North Beverly. The biggest lead of the game was 15. And of course, high school basketball around Chicago as competitive as it gets.
There is a legacy here. Yeah, players are chasing a shadow in the shape of the number 23, and it envelops every court in this city. Basketball could be a ticket, could be the opportunity of a lifetime for these athletes.
Launches a three. Sinks the tray. There's a reason he's a five-star recruit. MP with a 30-point performance here in the state championship game. Out to the right wing. There's a screen by Lee. Here's Aslanoglu. The rebound by Mark Little.
He'll be the first to tell you that's a shot he should convert. The D was not tight on him.
Back to MP. Outside, Tombo. Gibson. MP, defended by Chu. MP, no good. And Wells, a transfer to Plainview before the season. He's been a huge part of their success.
Wells knows how to shoot, something you can always use more of. Likely won't make that jump to the college level, though, but he's a great high school player and a really solid 1-2 punch with MP.
On the wing, it's MP. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, with MP as he's looking forward, tonight is key for his development. His coaches want him to be a bit more selfish and dominate with the scoring.
Here's Chu. And he converts the layup.
He'll take a point-blank look every time.
The Panthers trailing this one. Pass to Little. Outside, Gibson. To the inside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line.
At the line for the Panthers, MP. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And when you watch Dermonenko on the court for North Beverly, he's as composed as they get at this level.
He's the smallest starter for the Bearcats, but he's sort of like this conductor of a larger-than-life Bearcat orchestra. He moves the symphony, and he collects assists from the giants of North Beverly.
Alfred Chumsey on the wing. MP. The basket's good off the assist from Chumsey. And they have no answer for MP. He's pouring it on, willing his team to a state title. North Beverly trailing here. Outside, Marcita. Cawthon sets the screen. Inside. And it's stolen by Zadirko. Here's Tombo. And dunked home by Grant Tombo.
Line at the Bearcats there. Grant Tombo coming up big for his Panthers in this championship game.
Marcito with it. To the paint. Bishop. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's an uppercut from Ben Bishop. This rugged center just put some big points in this championship game on the board.
Back to MP. And no good. Vlad Dermonenko with a defensive effort there. Looking to get back on track. That shot, no good. Plainview with the lead. Let's go with the three. And it's MP missing. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
On the wing, Javar Day. Guarded by Wells. And James Marcita, good for three.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
Deflected. And so it looks like North Beverly will retain possession here.
And he's Almost got his hands on that one.
Nice job mucking it up with the deflection, though.
And Plainview making a change here. Here's the Bearcats with the basketball. Dermonenko with it. Guarded by Zadirko. Bishop can't hit it.
Flat out, inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
MP can smell that Illinois State title, racking up bucket after bucket. Timeout called by the Bearcats. Here's Dermonenko. Now a timeout called by North Beverly. Now a timeout called by North Beverly. Plainview on D. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
Marcita, larger than life, under the bright lights of this championship game. He is locked in.
Outside, Gibson. From deep, it's MP. Brings it from downtown. And MP is scratching his name into a high school roar with this performance. Now at the 40-point mark with that score. Marcita up top. He's guarded by Prachumsi. It's Marcita missing.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up to pass.
Now a timeout called by North Beverly.
It all comes down to this. Enough time still on the clock that they should be able to find a good look.
There's always this debate of whether to take a 2 to tie or 3 to win. If it were up to me, I'd pound it down low, get a high-quality shot in tight.
And here's North Beverly. 2-point game. Fader on the way. Out to Coffin. Dermonenko outside. Outside, Bishop. Day. Coffin sets the screen. Over Gibson. Oh, no good. And now they've got an intentional foul. And the Panthers full time here. Have done the unthinkable and are Illinois state champions. MP has led his school to glory, and this is a season Plainview Panthers sporting events. Oh yeah.
Let's told you we were gonna get that W.
There goes that man. MP, you're my favorite player, man.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King. And we are honored, truly honored, to be here on Martin Luther King Day, a special day, Greg, on the NBA calendar.
It is traditionally the games in Memphis and Atlanta, a chance to reflect and celebrate Dr. King. It's one of the best days of the season by far.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got MP. Derek Lively is out there with Davis. Then there's Irving. And it's Marshall in its small forward. Now here's Williams. Outside, Ball. Frames the 19-footer.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
MP against Miller. And stolen by Miller. Pass to Okogie. Lets the 3 fly. The Mavericks pull it in. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
You know, some teams just have your number, and that was the case between these two last season.
And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period, and it may take a while for the Hornets to find success, but there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own. He can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
That shot, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's MP for 3. Here's Davis. Another shot, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
For the Hornets, they come into this following a loss to Chicago. Ball, the pass to Okogie. Knocks it loose. This is his first free throw of the game.
Personal foul.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
You think back to Josh Okogie's rookie season. This guy stepped up and became a starter. He's proven always ready for the next big challenge.
For Dallas, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. MP fires from way outside. Another miss by MP.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Thunder was tremendous. He picked up 39 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. He showed terrific versatility. He impacted the game in a number of ways. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And there's the bucket from MP.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
So for Dallas, their last game, a win against Oklahoma City. Here's Ball, and the layup is good. Ball's got 9 points. And so MP will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
It seems odd to say, given that they won that pretty easily, but really they did not look especially strong in that game.
Yeah, you know, I didn't sense any urgency on their part. They did just enough to win, but I don't think they can come away feeling great about the way they did.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the middle. Out to Miller. The 3. Mavericks with the rebound. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. They get a hand on it.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Here's Salon. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it. Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 12 points for him.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
MP, that one falls.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Trey Mann is out there with Smith. Then it's Williams. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. And so here's Charlotte following the miss by MP. Mann gets the bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Mavericks trail by 6. And here's MP for 3. Here's Davis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more help, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Hornets making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Martin's checked in for Dallas. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
Hey, their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Davis. MP out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
There's Ball with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Ball, the pass to Miller. Here's Okogie. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 2 as they get the bucket from Williams.
Will come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
It's MP muscling his way for 2.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Miller. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's MP. Yep, that one goes in there. MP. And now a 6-point Maverick lead.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Davis against Williams. There's Ball with the 3. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And when we talk about players with great upside, Doris, Derek Lively is one of the first to come up.
That's no question about that. This young man has great length and athleticism. He's adding strength every single day. Eventually, he's going to have some go-to moves offensively. But right now, rim runner, rim protector of the highest standard, and plays beyond his years.
MP strong inside.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to Nurkic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, if Nurkic gets this kind of position and he's carved out that space, the best you can do sometimes is foul him.
The Hornets have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the Hornets. Green, he's checked in for Williams. Smith comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jared Lively. Thompson comes in for Marshall. And it's Exum in for Irving. 6 the triple.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Now, Mann, his scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's Nurkic. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And, boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Mark Williams is checked in for Nurkic. And Dallas with a change here, too. Williams, he's checked in for MP. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, MP. And the Hornets making a change here. Tyson's checked in. And then for Dallas, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kyrie Irving comes in for Dante Exum. And MP subbed in for Williams. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. He told them you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Evan?
Thank you, David. We've got Williams. Trey Mann is out there with Smith. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Tyson in a power forward position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Smith outside. Williams, a screen on MP. Smith the pass to Williams. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's off from three-point range. Mavericks leading by 5. MP right side. And there's a foul called on Trey Mann. That's foul number 2 for him. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. And Dallas with a change here too. Marshall's checked in. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Mavs. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Williams finds Smith. The 3-ball hits the 3-point foul.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
MP, no good.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Dallas?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Ball against Irving. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Ball. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. And Williams throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. MP up top, covered by Miller. Wide Lively sets a screen for Irving. No good with the triple. Hornets have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Not on my watch.
MP, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Miller outside. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he
connects again from distance.
And folks, he just set the record for most three-pointers in a rookie season.
Ever since entering the league just a few months ago, he has been on a mission to win. He's out there to ball. We've all seen it. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if he's unaware of the record.
And MP is clearly among the best rookie shooters we've ever seen in the league. We've heard the comparisons to Ray Allen, Clay, and Steph. And after seeing what MP's done this season, you start to believe he will be in that conversation.
Klay Thompson is checked in for MP.
Number 31, Klay Thompson.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a...
That's right, MP. They can't stop you.
Shot.
Come on, MP.
Well, excuse me.
Let's go! Who next? Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Snatch it, MP. Who's got ball? All right. Good shot, MP. All right. And the foul.
You're like money in the bank.
Right there! Hey, watch him! Keep hitting that, MP.
want to see.
Confidence is gone now.
Mama, there goes that man. Like those kicks, MP. These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. Here we are, Stan, at the midway point. We've got some big things coming up on the schedule.
Yeah, some things that fans really love. All-Star Weekend, the trade deadline. We'll see which teams are going to shake up their roster. A lot of stuff going on.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, then it's Miller, and it's Garza in at center. Edwards against MP. Takes one from 10 feet, and the basket by Edwards.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
MP no good. Left side McDaniels. No good, a bit long that time. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing. And just about a minute into this first quarter. A little mid-range shot is up. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
MP, the pass to Irving. Back to MP. Fires the 3. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said, he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is... stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Irving against DiVincenzo. And that one's good. Irving.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
DiVincenzo against Irving. DiVincenzo pass to Edwards. Here's Garza. Now here's Edwards. Up and in on the layup. Edwards got 9 points.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Checked in for the Timberwolves. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they've still got a solid hold on that third spot.
You know, for the Mavericks, they're not being questioned any longer. This is a strong team and one that is poised to be a big-time threat moving forward.
A nice shot by MP.
A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Minnesota is shooting their first free throws of this game. Free throw, no good. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Thompson comes in for Marshall. He's good on the second. And Stan, after they traded for Rudy Gobert, it took some time for the Wolves to gel.
It did, Brian. He's a unique player, and it's a process. But obviously a 14-win improvement last season. They have found their identity as a defensive juggernaut.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hornets was outstanding. He ended up with 37 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. They look like a team on a mission. No one wants to play these guys right now, Brian.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball. playing selfless basketball and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Martin, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Mina. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Exum's checked in for Dallas. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Conley against MP. Miller a screen on Martin. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ingles is checked in.
Number 7, Joe Ingles.
For Dallas, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Pass to Martin. Back to MP. And the layup falls. MP's got 11.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson against Clark. And a missed layup. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Dallas on top, up 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start. Completely new group here for the Mavericks. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Jaden McDaniels, and it's Garza in at the 5, roaming the paint.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Outside, Alexander-Walker for 3, DiVincenzo. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Oh, another miss by MP. Minnesota leading by 12. To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniels' athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it up.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Edwards. Back to Alexander-Walker. The shot. Gafford grabs the miss.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
McDaniels is such a disruptive defender. Inside, outside, he's a pest everywhere.
14 foul. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Number 10, Mike Conley.
Edwards looking for an opening. And Edwards slams it in.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half.
I think their bench was the biggest difference. These guys came aggressive on the offensive end, not afraid to put the stamp on this.
Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. MP really making a difference here.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The Timberwolves lead by 16. Davis out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's MP in at the two-guard spot. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 19 points.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
DiVincenzo against Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. The shot by Garza, no good.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
From the wing, McDaniels with the rebound.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
The 3, DiVincenzo buries it from 3. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assists.
Down low, MP drops it in. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. DiVincenzo pass to Miller. MP against Edwards. Over MP. Buried from 15 feet out. 16 points for him.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
MP outside. The long-range hit from MP.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Minnesota leading by 15. Miller outside. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McDaniels got his second basket of the game.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Puts it up. Here's Marshall. Right side Davis. Now Irving. Down low. Here's MP. That's in. To the hard way for MP.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Edwards for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And here's MP from outside. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got his 5th rebound in this one. Minnesota has got 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A big group substitution. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. We'll stand in this league. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, 2nd-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, also Mike Conley out there, and it's Clark in at the 4-man spot. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Minnesota leading by 17. Now Conley. Pass to Edwards. Over MP. Minnesota again missing.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Three-pointer, no good. Minnesota has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Conley finds Clark. For 3. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lets it go from deep. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Irving. MP's got 8 here in this quarter. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Gafford. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Garza's checked in for Minot. Miller comes in for Clark. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, BA.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, it adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Garza passes to DiVincenzo. Over Irving. DiVincenzo can't hit. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. It's a 14-point game. Back to MP. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Garza's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Minnesota has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
And here's MP from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 43 points. Here is DiVincenzo. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Just got to tighten up and get him next time.
That's it.
Show night tonight.
There it is. Come on. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. No way. Hold up. What?
Nice shot, MP.
Yo, I think someone moved the basket or something. My game is gold right here. Oh, come on. Come on. Hey, that's your shot. Leaves you.
Good snatch, MP.
How'd I miss that? You don't want none of this. Let's get this started already. Oh, man. Yeah, baby. Man, that one felt good. Oh, that's deep.
Shooting that, MP.
Move back some more if you want me to. Oh, that's the win. I hope you brought your umbrella.
Let's go.
Hey, good snatch, MP. Yo, we got this. Don't worry. Hey, come around. Come around.
And one.
Tear that out, man.
Good shot, MP. Let's go.
That looked good right there. Oh, you saw that? He hit me.
Keep Your gate about to be ready.
Your confidence is shot now.
He about to tear the roof off.
Okay, MP, let's turn it around right here.